Alright, I'm just going to do a really quick Blu-ray update. Now, I would like to think there was quite a few new ones in here, but I'm just going to crack on. Just my Blu-ray films are about the I would reckon there's about the same amount here as my game, so, you know. It's going to be like this. Do the actions with the hands and shit. Crap like that. Magic. Right, I'm just going to crack on with this. Blu-ray number 1, and this was bought like about 2 weeks ago, was Wreck 2. This fucking shit, right? This film is horrific. It's so fucking brutal. It's actually a genius film and the best deserved 18 in the world. You have to see this film, and fuck Quarantine, that's a piece of shit. This is the real deal. Brutal fucking shit, like. Next up is Bridge to Terabithia. I absolutely adore this film, it's great. It's a good nostalgia thing about childlike imaginations and stuff. Kind of makes you throw back to how you were like back in the day. So, next film would be Zombieland. It's a great film. You have to see it, it's so fucking hilarious. It's just great, you have to see that. Next up is 21. It's actually a really good idea for a film, eh? Like, you think, oh, it's just blackjack. What's so special about blackjack? But they actually managed to throw out a story on this because it's based off a real story about stuff. Because I'm not wanting to tell you because that will just ruin the film. Because basically what the story about the film is about is what happens in the film. Whatever. Next, this is a new film. I know this for damn sure. It's Tekken. This film is absolutely panned. Like, it's universally crap. As a Tekken film, it's fucking balls. But as a film, as a fighting film, it's actually alright. I mean, it's good enough to watch again and again for a fighting film, but for a Tekken film, it's just a piece of shit. You didn't watch it for Tekken, you didn't watch it because you're like, oh cool, this is a Tekken film, I really, really want to watch this. You don't, you just watch it because it's a fighting film, it's cool. Next up is Saw 6, the Extreme Edition. Whatever, man, it's just the exact same edition as the normal edition. Still a good film though. It's actually, I only bought it on Blu-ray because it's actually probably the best Saw film. Next to 1 and 4 and 3, I think. I can't remember. Next up is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest with Sleeve. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean film, you know the drill with that crap. Next up, AVP2 Requiem, you know the drill with that as well. Fan of Aliens and Predator, go for it. Next up, this is a new film. Is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the digital copy, special edition, wait for it, with sleeve. Oh yeah. Now, right, see with my gripe with this film, right, is that I do not know a single person on this entire planet that actually likes this film, but I actually really, really enjoy it. I think it's a brilliant film. And you know why? Because I go into Transformers movies not expecting a great story. I don't go in for the story. I go in for the mindless CG, maniacal, acid burn bullshit action sequences that are just over the top and extremely brilliant. And this has it all. This has brilliant fighting scenes. That scene with Optimus Prime, it's him against like 4 Decepticons. That shit is badass. That's awesome. I don't know. I've just noticed already that I've got a knack for buying middle films and not the first and last films. But next up is Trainspotting, the Ultimate Collector's Edition with sleeve. Yeah, great film. The funny thing about this film is that my mother told me to watch this film. My mother's 44, and she told me to watch Trainspotting. That's how cool my mum is. And it's a great film, she's damn right. Next up is the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 Special Edition Steelbook. Comes with 3 discs, 2 Blu-rays, 1 DVD, and the digital copy. I hate digital copies, I don't understand it. Pish, man. If you've got it on a disc, why would you watch it on a PC? Why would you not just slot it in the disc drive? Next up is the Harry Potter Years 1 to 6 Blu-ray collection. It's great, obviously, because it's all 6 Harry Potter films. Now I need to wait until Deathly Hallows Part 2 comes out and I've got to buy that shit. Next up is the Battle Royale limited edition on Blu-ray, and it has a fuckload of extra shit, man. That's they're free discs. That's all in the free disc, and this is just everything else in the fucking case. It's crazy, and it was dirt cheap. You know, the best films I've ever seen in my life. Next up is the very first Blu-ray I ever bought, Casino Royale. Great film. I never used to be into James Bond before until I see this film, and I seen this film, and it was great. It was more than great. It was absolutely stupendous, and now I love James Bond. Next up is Hellboy 2: The Golden Army 2-disc special edition, which is like so. This film's great. I mean, I sort of enjoyed the first film. You know, I enjoyed it enough to be excited about a sequel. I thought the first one was boring in terms of like story, and this was great in terms of story. But I don't know. It's still a great film. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's a great film. You should get it. Next up is the Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian 2-disc set. It says 2-disc set, no special edition or whatever. A fuckload of special features. And this is another case if I'm buying films in the middle because I haven't got the first one on Blu-ray or the third one on Blu-ray, so you know. Next up is Hellboy 1. You know, I've just talked about that. Next up is Aragorn. Now, yes. Now, again, I'm like the only person that likes this film. Like, obviously I actually know a couple of people that do like it, but you know, not a lot of people like this film, and I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's a brilliant film. I would read the books, but I'm not lazy or anything, but I'm lazy, but I've just not got the time to read books. Next up is Get 'Em to the Greek, the extended party edition. Whatever, man. It's just the exact same as the fucking cinema version. Unless that's the version of the film I watched when I put this on. Oh well. This is a great, hilarious film. You must see it. It's fucking piss your pants funny. I told my sister to go see it, and she was like, well, yeah, I don't really like Russell Brand that much. And she went and seen it, and she said she pissed herself laughing. Not literally, but she still pissed herself laughing. Next up, Superbad. Where is it? 2-disc extended edition. And blah. Fucking great film. Hilariously funny. Literally one of the funniest films I've ever watched in my life. Next up is Predator. Schwarzenegger German. I actually watched this today, and then while I was watching I was like, Christ, I've still got to do that Blu-ray update. But this film's great. I mean, I swear to God, if you watch Predator and you don't actually like it at all, then you're a freak. No offense, you're a freak, you're a retard, you're a fucking idiot. It's timeless film, as is this film.